Welcome to video number 18. Today we're going to be using a chair. Just a standard dining chair is perfect. So grab one and then you're going to place it on your mat and we'll get started. So start sitting on it and come forward so your feet are really grounded if you're short like me. And take your hands to the sides of your rib cage. And as you breathe in, imagine that the rib cage is an umbrella and it's opening up. So the ribs come wide. And just so you know where to put your hands, it's about kind of where a bra strap might kind of live. Okay, so kind of bottom part of the rib cage. Inhale, the ribs get wider. Exhale, they'll draw back in. And if you find that motion of them coming back in tricky, then you can kind of give them a bit of gentle encouragement with your hands. Inhale, breathe wide. Exhale, they gently draw in. 2 more like that. Really nice. Good, and you might notice your body come into more of a relaxed state as you focus on the breathing. Okay, so thumb's going to be right at the edge of the chair still. We're going to now practice pelvic tilts. So I want you to exhale round the low back. Imagine your sit bones are pulling forward. And inhale, roll forward and come onto the pubic bone. Exhale, you kind of roll over the tailbone, over the sit bones, find the back of the sit bones and tailbone. Inhale, roll forward on the pelvis. Exhale, back. Low back gets a little stretch. Inhale, forward. And we're really not just looking for the whole back to move and the whole spine. We're really looking to get that pelvic motion. We want to be able to dissociate our pelvis from the rest of our spine. Good job. Okay, nice. And then we're going to start to kind of come into a mini roll down. Okay, so hands on the low core. Sit up nice and tall, soft shoulders. Think about creating a little bit of space between the collarbones and gently tuck the chin. Breathe in to prepare. Send the breath down through the ribs into the belly and pelvis. And then as you exhale, tuck the tailbone, start to curl through the low spine, feeling the core gently round in. And curl back and start to keep rolling back. So you're kind of curling through the spine. You're rolling onto the back of the sit bones and back. Breathe in again at the bottom. And exhale, pull your core in towards you and imagine you're coming up and over your core to come back up. Okay, breathe in. Exhale, start to curl the spine as you roll through each vertebrae to come back. You'll feel the core is quite challenged here. Breathe in at the bottom. Exhale, curl back up. Now, I like having hands on core for feedback, but if you want more of a challenge, you can reach the arms forward. Plug the shoulders in though, they don't want to be reaching, okay? Head is on top of your body and gently chucked through the chin. Breathe in. Exhale, curl through the low spine, sit bones roll back, and we curl through our tummy muscles. Breathe in. Exhale, curl back up. Try and use your abs more than your hip flexors at the front of the hips. Last 2. So we don't just want to hinge back, we want to get that curling action. So feel that kind of curl through the belly, nice. And then find a point where you feel you can manage pressure through the belly. So no kind of big doming, should feel fairly flat. And find that position. It might be more upright, it might be back more. Plug your shoulders back, and we're going to inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift the left. Make sure as you come up with the arm that you're not lifting your shoulder into your ear. Keep that curl through the low belly. One more to each side. Keep the shoulders plugged. Gentle chin tuck. Abs are definitely working. Good job. Take a breath in, plug the shoulders. Exhale, curl the spine to come back up. Good job. Nice. Take a little cat stretch. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Send the tummy forward and the ribs forward. Gently look up. Nice. Well done. Okay. So we're now going to come into a bit of a glute series and looking at hinging. So turn your chair around so that you've got the back to lean on. And you may not need it. So if your chair doesn't have a back that's kind of good for this, then don't worry too much. You can always use the wall. Place your right leg forward, left leg back a little bit. And you want to be about a foot away from your chair. Okay, with the right foot. And then we're going to place your hand on your right glute, little bend in the knee, and you're grounded into the foot so you can feel the big toe mound, the little toe mound, and the heel. Okay, really, really got some pressure there. And then I want you to send your body forwards, feeling that right glute lengthen. So you're hinging at that right hip. The spine stays tall. Okay, and then push into the right foot to come back up. Okay. Nice and tall through the spine, ribs are on top of the pelvis. Inhale, hinging forward. Knee doesn't change position, foot doesn't change position. Glute lengthens and we feel work in the glute. Exhale, push through the foot to come back up. You might take your hands to the chair just to give you a little bit of support. Inhale, coming down, so you can come a little bit further, keeping the spine nice and long. Exhale, push through the foot to come back up. 2 more. Inhale, hinging forward through that right glute. Exhale, push back up. All the weight's in that right leg. This left leg isn't really doing anything. You could just go on to tippy toes to really load that right side. Well done. Same on the left. So left leg forward, right leg now back. You can be on tiptoes or down. And hands can be supporting you here, but I'm going to get you to take your left hand to the glute initially, just to get a feel of it lengthening. So let the glute relax, soft through the knee, foot is grounded into the big toe mound, little toe mound, and the heel. And nice and tall through the spine, ribs on top of the pelvis. Breathe in as you send your body forward, hinging forwards. Glute is lengthening. You feel that glute literally lengthening under your hand. The weight shifts more into the front of the foot, but it's still grounded into the left heel. And remember, there's nothing happening in this right foot. It's just there for balance. Exhale, push through the foot to bring yourself back up. Inhale, hinging forward. Remember, we're not rounding through the spine, so I don't want to see you curl. Okay, your spine stays long. We just get that motion from the hip. We practiced this a few videos ago on hands and knees. And now we're kind of taking it more upright. Let's do 2 more. You should feel that glute lengthen as you lower down. And contract to lift you back up. Check the toes. They shouldn't be gripping the ground. If they are, see if you can soften them. Well done. Okay, lovely. And then we're going to come onto our chair again and just melt forward. Bring the arms up, over and down and just hang out between the legs, or you can rest propped up on the legs. That feels more comfortable for your body. And just let the spine traction, let the head hang heavy and loose. Get kind of soapy through the joints. Breathing into low back, letting go with every exhale. Good job. See you in the next video. Have a great day.